November 30th, 2022. The final whistle echoed around Education City Stadium in Qatar. The scoreboard showed something almost nobody expected. Tunisia had just defeated the reigning world champions, France. Players collapsed to the ground, fans cried, an entire nation celebrated. But there was a painful twist. Despite beating one of the strongest teams in football history, Tunisia was still heading home. No knockout stage, no historic breakthrough. Just another heartbreaking World Cup story. Or was it? Because what happened that night wasn't the end of Tunisia's dream. It was the beginning of something much bigger. A question that Tunisian football has been asking for decades. Can Tunisia finally become history makers on football's biggest stage? And in World Cup 2026, they may have their best opportunity yet. For decades, Tunisia has been one of Africa's most consistent football nations. They qualify, they compete, they earn respect. But one achievement has always remained out of reach: the knockout rounds. Every Tunisian World Cup campaign has ended in the group stage. Generation after generation came close. Yet history never changed. Now the stakes are bigger than ever. World Cup 2026 presents a unique opportunity. A larger tournament, more matches, more chances to make history. And Tunisia finds itself in a group featuring Sweden, Japan, and the Netherlands. A difficult challenge, but not an impossible one. The truth is, Tunisia doesn't need to win the World Cup. They only need to do something they've never done before: survive the group stage. And this is where things get interesting. Sabri Lamouchi understands exactly what Tunisia's identity must be: discipline, organization, defensive structure, and collective effort. Tunisia has never relied on global superstars. Instead, their strength has always come from teamwork. That's what made their victory over France so remarkable. And that's what could make them dangerous again. Looking at the group, every point matters. Against Sweden, Tunisia must prove they can compete physically. Against Japan, tactical discipline will be essential. And against the Netherlands, they may need another historic upset. Most people miss this. Tournament football is often decided by moments rather than talent. One goal, one save, one mistake, one piece of history. If Tunisia can remain organized and take their chances, qualification is not impossible. In fact, it may be closer than many fans think. But there are serious obstacles. Let's be honest. The Netherlands possess world-class quality. Japan have become one of the most dangerous tournament teams in international football. Sweden have years of experience competing against elite European opposition. Tunisia enters the tournament as the underdog. And underdogs have very little margin for error. The scary part is that a single defeat can completely change the group. A missed opportunity, a defensive mistake, a late goal conceded. Any of these moments could end the dream. Critics argue Tunisia lacks the attacking firepower needed to consistently trouble stronger opponents. And history suggests that concern is valid. If Tunisia wants to break through, they must become more clinical than ever before. This World Cup is about more than points. It's about history. For decades, Tunisian football has searched for a breakthrough moment, a moment that future generations would remember forever. Sabri Lamouchi and his players now have the chance to create it, not by winning the tournament, not by becoming favorites, but by achieving something no Tunisian team has ever achieved: reaching the knockout stage of a FIFA World Cup. The opportunity is there. The dream is alive. Now, all that remains is the hardest part: making history. And if they succeed, this could become the greatest chapter ever written in Tunisian football. Do you believe Tunisia can finally break the curse and reach the knockout rounds?